So I'm going to make a quick video about LastPass. I'm not sure if you use it or are familiar with it and what happened recently. So LastPass is a very popular password manager distributed in a subscription form as well as a freemium model with limited functionality. The standard version of LastPass comes with a web interface, but also includes plugins for various web browsers, apps, and many smartphones. So it looks like it was founded 2008. And so let's look here at a notice that was put out December 22nd, 2022. Notice, and this is on the LastPass.com website up in the URL. So it says, update as of Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. We recently notified you that an unauthorized party gained access to a third-party cloud-based storage service, which LastPass uses to store archive backups of our production data. In keeping with our commitment to transparency, we want to provide you with an update regarding our ongoing investigation. And so this article is very long and very detailed. And they go on to explain some pretty serious things that happened here. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see, what does this mean? Is my data at risk? The threat actor may attempt to use brute force to guess your master password and decrypt copies of vault data they took. Because of the hashing and encryption methods we use to protect our customers, it would be extremely difficult to attempt to brute force guess master passwords for those customers who follow our password best practices. But does everyone do that? I'm not sure. We routinely test the latest password cracking technologies against our algorithms to keep pace with and improve our cryptographic controls. The threat actor may also target customers with phishing attacks, credential stuffing, or other brute force attacks against online accounts associated with your LastPass vault. In order to protect yourself against social engineering or phishing attacks, it is important to know that LastPass will never call, email, or text or ask you to click on a link to verify your personal information, other than when signing into your vault from a LastPass client. They will never ask you for your master password. So then they go on to explain what should you do if you are a LastPass customer. I'm not, but I have some friends who are, and I've let them know about this so they can take action. They go on to say here, as a reminder, LastPass default master password settings and best practices include the following. They require a 12-character minimum for master passwords. It greatly minimizes the ability for successful brute force password guessing. They use or utilize a stronger than typical implementation of 100,100 iterations of the password-based key derivation function, PBKDF2, a password strengthening algorithm that makes it difficult to guess your master password. They also recommend you never reuse your master password on other websites. They go on to explain what they've done and what they're doing. In response to this most recent incident, we are actively rotating all relevant credentials and certificates that may have been affected and supplementing existing endpoint security. They're also performing an exhaustive analysis of every account with signs of any suspicious activity within their storage cloud service, adding additional safeguards within this environment and analyzing all data within this environment to ensure they understand what the threat actor accessed. They said they've already notified a small subset of less than 3% of their business customers to recommend they take certain actions based on their specific account configurations. They then go on to say that this remains an ongoing investigation. We have notified law enforcement and relevant regulatory authorities of this incident out of an abundance of caution. So anyway, if you're not aware of that and you do use the service, you definitely should read through this article, and I will include a link to it in the description of the video. If you go to Google and type in LastPass Breach, you'll see top stories 3 days ago, 1 day ago. They're saying it could have been prevented with a software update, or it could have been stopped with a 3-year-old Plex update. And so you can see lots of information is showing up here about this particular issue with LastPass. And of course, if you go to YouTube and just type in LastPass hack, you will find a lot more detailed views or reviews of what is going on with it. So anyway, I hope you find this helpful. If you weren't aware of the issue, then definitely take a look at some of these resources, and I will talk to you a little later. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post new content.